I got an insane response yesterday and I didn't have time to actually sit down and go through. I kid you not, I had almost 80 requests for this slot. It was absolutely insane. So I finally had a chance to sit down and go through everybody's OC requests. This wasn't picked at random. This was picked due to, as it was free and creative liberty going on here, I picked out the one that I thought would most benefit from the help, where it was apparent that the artist had done their absolute best and absolutely loved their character, but to where they'd actually be open to critique and criticism and feedback. This is not meant for just me to be ratting on your character, okay? This is just me helping and assisting you in getting your character to the next level. That being said, we shall get started. Okay, so this is Moonstone. She seems to be a Pegasus mare. I mean, look at this cute design. Seriously, she's adorable. I love the socks, I love the scarf, I love the cute little flower. Looks like she has some antlers as well, which is interesting. So first of all, we're going to come up with a little bit of a base here. Now, a lot of people got kind of confused. They just wanted to see their characters in my style, which, like, I'm flattered. But this critique is for the design of the character, not so much the artistic skill. Alrighty, so the next step that I am going to take is I am going to find the best color palette that is going to best reflect how this character is designed without clashing and creating the most harmony in where we want the eyes to go, really making her just pop while not completely destroying what her original creator had in mind. Alright, so what I have here is colors.co. It is a website that helps you come up with color palettes that are best going to flatter your character here. And the main color that I am seeing here is this kind of mint teal green. So I'm going to play with that a lot more, see if I can come up with colors that'll better make it pop and really flatter her coloration. So we don't really use straight black or straight white or any extreme like that. So having a good ivory like this, I think we'll lock that one too. As for this pink, would be a decent replacement for the red. I still need a blue and I still need a darker turquoise if that's necessary. A navy would be really cute. Wow, how do you pronounce that? Phthalo. Phthalo. Phthalo green. That would make a really, really neat touch for her hat, to be honest. So now we have an ivory, we have a blue, we have a red, we have the darker green, and we have the bright turquoise that we wanted to work with. And I think that's everything. There's a purple in the flower, but I'm thinking that might be a little too many colors. So we'll see what I can do here. All right, so I am going to work on her hair just a touch. I'm not going to change much on her hair. I'm just going to give it a little bit more floof and more volume and a little bit more liveliness to it. Phew. Okay, so now that we have the line art all set to go, I am super excited about how we're going to go about this. It's just so exciting. So some changes that I did make that will be very blatantly apparent. I did remove the antlers. I'm not entirely certain if they had a character significance to them or what the story was behind them. Design-wise, they just kind of seemed to be there and they didn't seem to be doing anything much. So I just took them away. Another thing was that I took away the socks. As much as I absolutely adore socks, it was just a little too much. She had a little too many accessories going on, and we didn't want to detract away from the face and from the design overall. I don't know, it was either the socks or the scarf, and the scarf was way too cute and it framed her face so nicely that I was just like, you know what, let's keep the scarf and let's do away with the socks. And we can now proceed to work on the coloration. This is the exciting part, right? Okay, so now we have our new colors all in my reference here. Very nice, very tidy. First of all, we have the teal going here and here and here. Then we also have, making another layer here, we have the body, which I got this nice, beautiful ivory, which I think will just warm things up so nicely for her. And then, of course, we have the accessories. I'm going to bring in our lovely little green here. Now, when you're designing a character where you have the contrast is where the eye is going to go. So now that I have the light color here on the face, and then I have the darker color around the face, and then an even darker color here, all of that contrast is going to be really nicely framing the face and bringing all the attention to her gorgeous heterochromia eyes. Then what we're going to do is, because there are multiple colors here, I'm actually going to switch around where the red is on the face or on the hair, because red at the bottom takes all the attention away from the face, and we don't want that. We want the attention to be on her beautiful eyes. So I'm going to take the pink here, and we're going to kind of blend these in just a smidge. Bring the pink there, and then we're going to bring in some blue. That's cute. I like that. You know what? I'm going to take all of that back. What we're going to do instead, and bear with me just a moment, is I'm going to get this bright teal, and I'm actually just going to darken it just a smidgen. It's going to simplify and it's going to create more depth to her character. Okay, so now we have the basic colors going on here. And what's going to be really super awesome is the eyes are going to absolutely just explode. They're going to just pop out of her, well, not out of her head, that would be kind of creepy. They're just going to absolutely pop and bring all the attention back to her face where it's supposed to be. See, now I'm kind of nervous to do this because I have a feeling that it's going to detract away from her face. So I'm just going to test it, see how it goes, and if I don't like it, I'm not going to do it. Okay, so now I have that coloration down, and it is exactly how I feared, especially with the pink tips here. It's taking away all of the attention away from the face and towards the wingtips. So I'm actually going to keep them white. Now I have to decide whether or not I like it enough to keep it. I really love the crisp, clean, professional, and just simply adorable look of this. I did promise to keep the heterochromia, so let's make sure that we hold to that promise for sure. Totally forgot to add the heterochromia. I promised, and I keep to my promises. But you see how much that pops more now. Look at that. Like just bam, heterochromia. And there you go. Now, the last final thing is her cutie mark, which looks like a straight up photo of just like a moonstone. I'm going to look up what an actual moonstone looks like here. Oh, these are gorgeous. Take a look at these guys. But you see here how pretty that is. That is absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to take some of the colors from this and see if I can just create a simple, easy to replicate cutie mark. Really simple, really easy, but it looks gorgeous. This video is brought to you for free by my incredible patrons, including the epically generous Shepherd Shield, Ram Digijam, Gigabit the Saved Gamer, The Birch, Sharp Wit, Rocky Harmony, Raven Lead Moon, and Cameo Shadowness. Join them today by clicking the link in the description below. Stay fluffy, my friends. See you next time.